Hello, welcome back to the second episode of the Hypixel Skyblock series. This is our farming only to Hyperion on a fresh, brand new account. And originally I thought this was going to be a solo series. I'm going to do it all myself, and it still is going to be. However, this is actually going to now be a 1v1 duel on who can get a Hyperion the fastest. My good friend Nocturnix actually called me out and said that she can get a Hyperion faster than me and made a video about it, and I will show you some clips here and I will show you what we're up against.
Recently, my friend, It's Wolfstein, has decided that he wants to get a Hyperion through farming and farming alone. And so I'm gonna race him. Whether he decides to take me up on this and match me, that's up to him.
You know what, Nocturnix? Challenge accepted. I accept your challenge on being the first one to get a Hyperion, and I will crush you in this challenge.
He's a lot better at Hypixel Skyblock. He has a lot more experience. He generally knows more, but that's fine. Because there's one section I think I'm a lot better than him at. That's farming. He doesn't really do that much farming. You can see in the top corner, I've got the rabbit pet. But on top of this, I've got my little melon set.
You do have your melon set, you do have some farming experience, I will admit that. I will say you are definitely a formidable foe, but hey, do not count me out first because you don't know the first half of it, and I will show you why. I do have a couple of things that I've gathered throughout my time of Hypixel Skyblock, just a couple of things, you know, nothing too crazy, nothing too big. I didn't really do farming as much, but you know, I did collect something, so hey, you might be better than me at farming, I will admit that, but you never know, I might be able to take the upper hand here. But hey, in all seriousness, before I fully start the video, please leave a like, subscribe, watch the video before I explain the rules on everything, and as well go check her out if you'd really like. She makes a lot bigger of videos than I did. My first one was only 30 minutes, hers was 50, and so she's brand new at this. Give her some slack, it's going to take her some time to even get better videos. I'm not even that good at them either, but you know, this friendly 1v1, I'm very excited for it, and I hope you guys are going to like it too. It's going to definitely motivate me as well, and thank you guys so much for all the comments and feedback on the first video. It means a ton. If you haven't watched the video, please do, and let's get right into the rules of this challenge. So obviously, rule number one, all sales must be farming related, no going mining and selling all that stuff. All the profits towards this Hyperion has to be strictly from farming. Everything farming related, that's the first rule. Second rule is going to be only farming minions can be used. I'm allowed to craft other minions like mining minions and stuff like that, but I can only use farming minions. Farming minions are the only ones I can use. Rule number three is going to be no boosting or handouts. Obviously, no giving any of that kind of stuff. Going to do it strictly by myself. And then for the last rule, guys, if I end up getting the Hyperion itself, I'm just going to give it away to you guys. Trust me, I don't really need it at the end of the day. I'm doing it strictly for the video and for you guys. So thank you so much. One of you can have it at the end of it. Appreciate it, and if you guys are there, maybe that can be that gets it. So first thing that I ended up doing today is I just sat here in mind I needed to level up the foraging quite a bit. We still aren't level 5 to get the farm, so that's pretty much what I did, is I just farmed. I ended up going to the birch park, did the exact same thing here, got some birch, and I pretty much mined it as long as I could until I got the minions for it. Again, I can't use the foraging minions itself, but that doesn't mean I can't craft them, and that is extra minion slots doing it. So that's what I'm pretty much going to be doing, going to every single area and getting as many minions as I can. So starting with the spruce area, I pretty much sat here, I mined as many spruce logs as I could, and then I worked to getting the minions. Same thing with the dark oak. Did the dark oak minion, and then next to the savannah area, did the exact same thing here. Got some savannah area, got the minion, crafted it right here. Pretty much crafted the other ones, and then it was the jungle area next. Pretty much did the whole jungle area, got the whole jungle minion setup going, and then I went to go check to see if there's any other trees I didn't get, because I actually didn't know, and that's when I stumbled upon Melody. I actually have never played her before, but I know what she is. She's like the place where you can play notes. And then my good friend Nocturnix, she actually said that it gives a lot of good XP, and so that's pretty much what I did, is I sat here and I did all of the Melody songs that I could, just a few, until I got a bunch of experience. And I also want to say I had this guy here that was pretty much sniping it from me the whole time. So basically we went back and forth for a good like 20 to 30 minutes of doing this. And I could have just went to another lobby, but I was determined to make him leave first. But he ended up not leaving, and then I pretty much finished as many songs as I could. I just wanted to leave that in there because this guy would not leave me alone. After doing a few songs, I actually hit Skyblock level 5, and that's when I left it and I went to go talk to Sam on my island, and that's when she brought me over to the farm. Finally, this is the main central area that we will be doing the majority of our work in this series, the whole central farming hub area. I was so glad to get this already. So after getting 20,000 coins from the bank, I bought one of the biofuels so I could go ahead and start the composter and get ready in the farm. I wanted to get this up and going as fast as I could, so that's exactly what I did. As soon as I was done with that, it was time to clear out the plot. Everyone's favorite thing to do in Skyblock, sit here and mine and clear out a plot for what feels like 5,000 hours. I swear it takes forever. I was not excited to redo this again, but I knew I had to, so it was whatever. After mining dirt for what felt like 3 hours, I pretty much finished with it. I was super glad I did, and so I left this, and I actually decided I wanted to go grab some other farming stuff real quick just before I fully started on this. And then I looked at what I needed in order to paste a custom thing, and I saw it was 50 enchanted seeds. Luckily, I unlocked the bazaar, and all this time I did some mining, just to let you guys know. I didn't want to show it, it's just took forever, it was boring, but I bought a stack of seeds, and then I actually was able to configure the plot with this. So just like that, 50 seeds were gone, and I had the first wheat farm that we will be using. Wheat is the crop I'm going to be going for first, so let's go ahead and do this. Now, before I actually started farming, I didn't have replenish of any sorts, and so I needed to work to getting this advanced gardening hoe. Costed 20 copper, essentially 25 as long as you buy the normal gardening hoe. But this is what I was going to do first before I even started farming, because hell no am I replanting. Like, you gotta be tripping, you think I'm doing that. So I'm going to be doing stuff to get this copper, so then I can start farming. I then helped with the Jerry NPC. I did his challenge. I got 5 copper. That was plenty to get the beginning gardening hoe, so I got that, and then I will start waiting till I get enough for the advanced. I also decided to get some harvesting on the hoe finally. It's just a ton of farming fortune. 62.5 is absolutely a ton. So we got that. Hoe's looking great now, so that is one good thing I also have. I waited for a bit until we had some orders, so I go ahead and I filled this first one, 2 copper, it's not that much, but then I got these 2 guys here. This guy gave 15, which is absolutely amazing. Third person here was just an extra 2, but at that point we had 23 copper, so I could go ahead and upgrade the hoe into the advanced one. About time, now I can start farming actually in the garden. So this advanced one gives replenish, so basically should not have to worry about it all, re-farming those crops, and then let's go ahead and test how it works. I sat here and farmed for quite a while, and one bad thing that I was noticing, which I knew was going to happen, was I was going to have to single-handedly craft everything. I didn't have a personal compactor or anything like that, so I wasn't automatically crafting things. I knew that's what I needed to get as soon as I could, but I know that they're relatively expensive. I wanted at least the personal compactor 5,000, so I get more than just one, and that costs around $1 million. So it took me quite a while, but I ended up just sitting here and I farmed for a bit, and then I actually noticed that there was a pest in the farm, which I've never dealt with a pest before. That's something brand new to me. I didn't play back when that was a thing, so it was kind of just cool to see it. Killing my first pest took a little bit, wasn't really used to it, but I ended up getting about 10 sugar out of it, which I didn't expect at all. I thought that these guys are going to be a complete hindrance and suck, do nothing for me, but 10 sugar cane, especially this early game, is very nice, so I am glad to see that they aren't completely useless, and I will gladly have some more pests on my island if they give stuff like that. I also went to the bazaar and I bought some budget hoppers that I could throw on my minions. I did this because I plan on going to bed for the night, and I don't like that my hoppers were always just filling up where my minions were, and so at least I could get some kind of money out of this, and then maybe it will come in handy, which, spoiler alert, it does come very in handy. And the last thing that I ended up just doing for the day was just sitting here. I farmed for quite a bit. Of course, again, I got some more pests, which gave me a bunch more stuff. I also didn't have the super compactor as well, so I had to manually craft it, which I promise you, it adds up. It takes a lot of time, but I did it for quite a bit, and then that's when I'm going to cut into the next day worth of stuff. So when I logged on, there was actually a Jacob event going on for wheat, and I said, okay, I'm actually going to try to make a decent run into this. I knew that there's no way I'm getting a silver, there's no way I'm getting a gold, but I at least wanted to aim for bronze. And the reason I wanted to aim for bronze is because, I mean, let's just start building up those metals eventually, right? I needed to get a gold medal eventually so I could start crafting the, like the math hose, and then that's pretty much when I will start doing really good. And so I wanted to make an honest effort. Obviously, still no super compactor or anything like that, but I wanted to just do this. It'd make a ton of money anyway. I mean, wheat gives a bunch of money, and so I just wanted to do this and see if I could genuinely do it, and so that's what I did. I finally caught my way up into getting bronze, which I was super excited, but now the goal was that I needed to hold it for at least another 13 minutes or so that I was in it, and so that's pretty much just what I did. Again, I just sat here and I farmed the whole time. I mean, you get the gist of it, and so getting towards the end of it, we actually were able to keep the bronze. I mean, that's super good, and we earned a ton of materials as well out of this, like so much enchanted wheat, so much enchanted seeds, so it's really good for us, as well as now we got that metal, so we can start working towards the different metal rewards. We also had a bunch of guests sitting outside the whole time, and so I accepted the ones that I could, and I kind of threw away the other ones. I just sent them away on the ones that seemed just a little too absurd, but for the most part, I wanted to at least get one acceptance on everybody, obviously, because that's something that gives us farming fortune when I eventually get the bracelet or whatever gives the thing on unique guests served. But that's just one thing that I was going for. We also got a Turbo Wheat 1 book, which was pretty good. We also got another Turbo Wheat 1 book because of the Jacob's rewards. I mean, we were looking really good at this point. This next part was going to seem really random and sped up for you guys, but this actually took me quite a while, as I actually just went on all the different islands, and I decided to kill all the sheep, all the cows. I wanted to basically get a minion of everything, because I wanted to just get one, because they're all farming things. These are ones I can all use, and so I basically got the collection for all of that, and then I just got annoyed and I bought the rest of the bazaar once I was able to craft the recipes. But I pretty much got it for almost everything farming related, so now we have almost every minion of every single type, which was really good. I also saved up a bunch of copper, and I wanted to get the advanced gardening axe as well. I feel like just getting the axe as well, that we could farm some melons and pumpkins, I feel like that's just really good for us, and so I got that. And then I wanted to see what I could do to enchant the axe. I know that I needed Sunderer, but I didn't know where to get it. And so I started to look around, and then eventually I actually found it on the bazaar, and I thought it was going to be really expensive, but for Sunderer 6, it was literally only like 12 or 13k. It was really cheap, so I threw that on, and the axe was really good. I then bought the 2 composts that I needed from the bazaar in order to unlock the second plot. I wanted to just get it out of the way, start working on it, start clearing it, so that maybe I could throw pumpkins or melons. I'm thinking melons is what I'm going to do, and so then I started to work on it, started cleaning on it. It still took quite a while. Like, again, cleaning the plots has to be one of the worst things ever, but I mean, I get it. The garden's so overpowered, and we're going to need it eventually. So I ended up cleaning it. It took fucking forever to do, but thank goodness. By this point, I had around 522k. We needed about 1 million, maybe a little bit less, in order to get the personal compactor. I wanted to get the personal compactor 5,000, not the 4,000. The reason why is because the 4,000 only has 1 space that you can combine with. That's not very good. So the 5,000 at least has 3. That's a good starter. So I'm just going to start grinding wheat, and that's what we are going to do. Hopefully I can earn enough, and we can get it by the end of this episode, because that'll put us in a great spot. So now at this point, I'm just sitting here grinding wheat, and I decided I'm going to just take a couple of minutes of your guys' time and basically just talk about everything that's going on the channel, everything else. Pretty much right now on the video, I'm just doing the Jacob's contest. We're getting the bronze medal. That's pretty much what we're going for, and I'm just trying to gather as much wheat. But in terms of everything else, for anyone that watched any of my previous series and stuff like that, I hopefully still plan on doing some of those videos maybe in the future. I know for people that wanted to watch me play like the iBlocky server still and stuff like that, I still plan on it, but I would like them to release another game mode. But at the moment, I'm enjoying the Hypixel Skyblock. You guys have showed me immense support. The first video, I did not think it was going to do as good as it did. Tons of support. You guys left amazing comments, and I really appreciate it. It was amazing. And for people that have made it this far in the video, again, thank you so much. You don't even understand how much I appreciate it. Not only if you have to like or comment or subscribe, whatever, but just watching it, like, genuinely means so much to me. So with my channel, I'm going to try to do these videos as much as I can. I usually try to do them about every 4 days. That's the schedule for me, just because I do college full-time, I work full-time, it's whatever. As well as now I'm doing this series with Nocturnix. I think the friendly competition, you know, obviously she doesn't really make videos, but now she's starting to make them. I think it's just that friendly competition. I mean, that's really what's going to get me to do this a little bit more and make good videos for you guys. So I'm doing my best to improve. And I'm hoping I can just keep improving. I'll do whatever. I'll play whatever. So I really hope you guys are enjoying the series. And again, all the rules stand. Like, if I end up getting the Hyperion, I will give it away to you guys, because trust me, I don't really need it. At the end of the day, I'm mainly doing it for the content for you guys. So I'm hoping that's just a good experience, more enjoyable for you guys. And then this is just more of a personal talk one-on-one that's not just talking strictly about the Hyperion. It's just the channel of me itself, everything like that. So again, if you left a comment and everything like that, I read them all. Like, I appreciate you guys so much. It really brightened my day a ton. We got 40 subscribers pretty much in a day, which I was not expecting. It actually boosted me to over 1,000 subscribers, which is an insane milestone. I'm probably gonna make some kind of other like announcement or maybe like a special video for you guys about that. But thank you guys seriously for 1,000. I did not even expect I was gonna hit it. I mean, I was literally at 965 the day I uploaded that video, and you guys hit 1,000. Like, it honestly is insane. Thank you guys again so much, and let's go ahead and get right back into the video. And then one more just quick thing before we fully go back. Sorry, I don't want to keep you guys too much longer. If you guys have any suggestions, anything like that, anything you guys want me to do or play, I know one of you guys recommended me stream me doing this, and then I just upload the videos after. That's something I'm definitely considering. So if that's something you guys really want to see, I'm definitely down to just stream and me talk, play this out, and then I can edit and do all the types of videos after. So hey, just let me know. After everything with the Jacob contest, we actually made 460k, which is absolutely insane, by the way. The wheat sells for a ton. We had about the 522k in there. We had 984k total, which was really good for us. I honestly thought that I'd be able to buy that, so I went to go check. I ran to the auction agent. I typed in, compactor. I went to check how much the cheapest compactors 5,000 was, or 6,000. Sorry, the 5,000, and it was actually 1,050,000, so I was literally 70k away, and I knew I had to get this. And so I started to think on how I could actually get this last bit of money. I was just trying to figure out the last things that I could sell, and I came up with this 2 pieces of compost. Luckily, that boosted me over to the amount. I sold that and just some other stuff that I had, and so then I finally ran over and I bought the personal compactor. About time. This is what we needed to start earning money and to start going good, because you spend too much time crafting. And so this personal compactor is going to make things 10 times easier. I promise you, next episode, we're going to be earning money like crazy. Guys, that's going to be the end of the video for today. A little bit of a longer one from the first one. Hopefully you guys like a little bit longer videos. Again, a little bit of ranting, but we earned a lot of money. We got our goal that we wanted today. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys made it this far, again, thank you so much. You don't even have to like, comment, whatever, but if you do, I greatly appreciate it. I see all the comments, all that kind of stuff. Hopefully next video I can get out for you guys in just a few days. I won't keep you guys too much longer. So I hope you guys seriously have a great day. Peace out, guys. It's Wolf, sign out. Have a great rest of your day.